Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long boys blues, 1975. Using girls on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long boys blues, 1975.
This is Strider 2 on the Sony PlayStation, or in this case, the PlayStation Classic. It was originally an arcade game by Capcom, released in 1999, and it's the direct sequel to the original Strider. However, this is 2.5D. You are sprites, you are a sprite, I should say. The enemy is sprites, but the background is polygonal. But then there are some enemy bosses, etc., that are also polygonal. Anyway, basically, 2,000 years after the guy from the original Strider, the Overlord or whatever he was, is defeated, he comes back. I mean, yeah, that's it. Not much effort there. He took his time, I'll say that. Anyway, you are a direct descendant of Strider here. You only carry the same code name as the original Strider, and that's it. You got to fight it. Originally an arcade game, as I said. I think it ran on similar-esque hardware to the PlayStation, as far as I can understand, and also it came with a bonus disc where you get the original arcade port of Strider, only with loading times. Anyway, let's get into it. It's not very exciting, but it's Strider. I don't think it got particularly good reviews back in the day. Destroy the militia group. Wait, who is that? Uncover the origins of the discussion. You got different points of start. I don't know if that means it gets more and more difficult or starts off easier. Where are we? I'm going to go with... yeah, screw it. Let's go with level 2. Because I feel cheeky. Right. Invade and attack the armed fortress. I can't even work out what that screen is. Anyway, target the underground cavern of the main building. I do like that. It's kind of cool. And here we go. So, as you can see, my sprite's nice, Jim Dandy. Jump. The shoulder buttons, they do nothing. Top left is my health, top right is my time and my score. And yeah, you can see the background is polygonal. Now, first things first, I've never seen the arcade, so look at this. Crap hands. I've never seen the arcade, so I don't know how accurate this is to it, but what I will say is it can't be that blocky in the arcades in 1999. We were expecting far better from our, polygon graphics. Can it? Is it? I don't know. Like I said, I've never played it. Probably should have YouTubed it before this, but hey. I mean, as for the PlayStation, it's fine for the PlayStation. Oh, it's a bit frame ratey, but that could be because I'm playing it on PlayStation Classic. Multiple routes. Look at it spoiling me for options. Oh, you bastard. Gotta go back. But I got a bit of chopper. The lady should appreciate that. The actual sprites themselves are really, really nice, but then you would expect that from Capcom, wouldn't you? Because it's Capcom. The music's epic. Like I said, it's not terrible graphics for the PlayStation, but I would have expected as an arcade machine. I don't know. Yeah, it can have looked like this. Oh, I'm gonna go back up. Ah. Okay. So you can say it's a bit more platformy than the original Strider, but time has moved on, that's cool. I couldn't even read what that was. Oh, Shizen. Or not. I don't think you can die from falling, can you? Look, they get a health bar. Useful. Interesting. I don't know what the deal is with the money. Or is it just high score? Oh, that is tacky. Basic. Much. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with the money. Is it just for a high score? The weapon storage area of the fortress... I don't know what it said. Woman? Wow! He's kind of cool. Or can you use money to upgrade? You know, it's not unheard of in a Capcom game. There is another game that's considered a sequel to Strider. I forget what it's called. Begins with O. Look at me, I'm helpful. I've got a gameplay of it, but it's not made by Capcom. It was an arcade machine, obviously. But it was made by the team who did the original Strider. Like I say, if you remember what the name is, search in my search bar. You see I've done a gameplay of it. Again, I probably should have looked that up before I played it, shouldn't I? You know, professionally. Yep, I'll continue. Oh look, you've got the same dying effect. You know, the little weird explosion, that twangy guitar-esque noise. Oh, scaling on sprites. I don't like that screen. It's very 80s cartoon. Maybe that's what they were going with. And I should just get a white stick. The bridge of Fortress 1. Oh. There we go. Oh, he's still going. How do you outrun him? Yeah, yeah. Oh. I've got a double jump. He's too quick. Let's have to go behind him. Oh, that's like, oh God, I'm a fool. I've got a double dash. It doesn't mess around with just throwing bosses at you, does it? Oh, or killing me. I don't know how many. This is my tactic, by the way. And it seems to work dividends. Not gonna lie, he was a tadpole. I'm guessing he's not really a boss. Not very long stages, unless that's a loading time thing to cover it up. Right. I wasn't paying attention. Burning hair. Oh shit. Oh, that'll do. Why am I trying to dash when I'm on the top? Where am I going? Underneath. See, the graphics are too muddy. You don't really kind of get a feel for the direction as such. Maybe that's just me. Because I should get a white stick. I'm determined someone's going to get that quote. I'm just legging it. Whoop, health back. Same way as the original. Writing. See, reading, it's good for you. Come on. Yoink. Yeah, there's not much to this, is there? I mean, there isn't to the original Strider, but this is 9 years later. Very underwhelming. Very underwhelming. Alright. Don't overdo it. Do you know what? Considering it's 2,000 years, is it? I'm sure it said 2,000 years when I looked up the story, since the first game. Tech's not really advanced much, has it? Balls. It's not shy with the continues, isn't it? That's getting irritating. I'm just going to stay here. And you so happen to get in my way? Okay, that's cool. I don't think this came out on the Saturn then. Probably not, because the hardware was Sony based, wasn't it? Doy. Right, the walls of Fortress. Go on. I don't like it when the visuals are this muddy. I prefer the backgrounds to be bright. I'll be brutally honest, while it's obviously a hell of a lot shorter, I think I prefer the original. Oh well, we live, we learn. Ow. I'm sure this game has its fans. Maybe it's not on the PlayStation. Anyway, speaking of the original, I say we sneak a peek at that. So here we go, the original Strider. This is the arcade machine running on PlayStation Classic. It makes sense that because they put PlayStation on this memory stick, they put Strider 2, that they gave you Strider 1 because it was a second disc, bonus disc on the PlayStation. However, they labeled disc in the opposite way, if you know what I mean. Let's see what the options are. Yeah, I know. Oh, you can turn the timing off. That's cool. Now, to be fair, the Mega Drive version, I mean, I've done a gameplay of Strider versus Strider, arcade versus Mega Drive. The Mega Drive version to the N-Train 9 is absolutely, spot on, pretty much arcade perfect. It's not, but it does have something that this version doesn't, which, it's not really the PlayStation's fault, or this version, sorry, Strider Arcade's fault, it's the hardware, but that would be loading times. Yep, playing Strider with loading times. Interesting. That is a poor sample. Loading times. Really? I mean, surely the ROM is absolutely tiny. I know it gave us a title screen with options and stuff like that, but you couldn't, maybe there aren't any more loading times, I don't know. But you couldn't give us the entire game, without loading screens, as in from pressing the title screen there, hearing the laugh, and then loading screen? That's a bit poor. But as you expect, it's arcade perfect. It's a nice little bonus, that's all it is essentially, it's a nice little bonus feature, dependent upon how expensive the game was. The music's low because I've got it low. So I would have been happy with it. To be fair, when I had my PlayStation, I didn't even know Strider was a thing. Strider 2 was a thing, I should say. I mean, wow, levitation. It's still cool. Still a cool game. Look at my health already. I do like those little robots with their hats. Trying to slide. Yoink. Run away. What's that? Him. So yeah, a nice little bonus, that's all there is to it. It's arcade perfect. I mean, you could argue, even though, like I said, that it's got loading times and the Mega Drive didn't, that you would have fine with the Mega Drive version, but, at least you can say you finally got an arcade perfect home port Strider. Yoink, run away, not the best place to be. Ooh, run away, run away, run away. Shizen balls. See, the problem is you've got to be near this pillar. So if he gets away from you, then ultimately you're kind of screwed. Do you know what? I still find this graphically impressive. How sad am I? Right, well there you go, I'm going to round it up there and call it quits. I just wanted to show you what would have been on the second disc, even though this is running on the PlayStation Classic. But yeah, Strider 2 on the PlayStation. It's not terrible. I have no idea what the arcade looks like, but I hope the backgrounds, look a little bit better than that. Like I said, it's running on Sony hardware. Maybe it's just low-end, cheapy Sony hardware. But, yeah, it's just... I don't know, I expected more from a direct sequel to Strider. But what do I know? As I always say, maybe I should get a white stick. Anyway, as always, thank you very much for watching. I'd love to know what you think. I'll see you later.